Hello, welcome. Today I made the best settings for you in the new update. Follow me further. First, set display left side fire button to always on. Now there's another fire button added on the left side, and that's great. In my opinion, these two options do not do anything special. Set them to tap. And below, set the scope mode to hold. Hold mode works in such a way that it stays in zoom mode only when your hand touches the screen, otherwise not. And maybe you encountered the problem that when you zoom in on the enemy, your scope control gets messed up and moves in any direction, or that your recoil is too high. To solve this problem, disable camera rotation while ADS. Now the zoom option does not move by tapping and only by gyroscope. If you are a non-gyro player, leave it active, otherwise not. Set canted sight button to tap to switch. Focal length adjustment to hold and quick scope switch to enable. Now, the best settings for the scope section are set, and continue moving the scopes from here. Refer to the peak settings and take a look at how it is set. If it is set like this, it is wrong. When peaking, it should not be zoomed automatically, or why the peak moves by touching to make it difficult to aim. Let's solve the problem. First, disable peak and open scope so that it doesn't zoom automatically, and you can still use peak in no scope mode. In the second step, set the peak mode to mixed so that you can have both modes. I mean, hold and tap. And now, disable camera rotation while leaning so that touching the peak does not move. Instead, it moves with the gyroscope, and your aiming becomes easy. The basic control section is completed. Let's set up the advanced control section. First, set these two options to enable and set the bottom of jump climb to separate. Now, two jump options are activated for you. This one just jumps like a chicken, and this one makes you rise above the wall. And if you enable quick throw from here, you can pick it up and throw it very quickly, just by clicking on the grenade option. And if you activate throw consumables from here, you can throw aid packages to your friend. For example, when the enemy has surrounded you, disable merge crouch and prone because it is not useful. And at the bottom, activate the throwables quick wheel option because you can grab different equipment by just dragging in different directions. Enable transparent UI mode, FPP swap, and FPP dynamic holding options. By activating these options in the FPP section, you have more visibility, even like an iPad player. One of the common problems of players is that their characters are slow. This is really awful, but there is a solution. To solve this problem, go to the advanced controls section and set the sprint sensitivity to the highest possible level. Now your character is much faster than before. I know that you like to have iPad view on your phone. The Pubg mobile team has brought this feature to you in the advanced controls section. Just set the sensitivity FPP and TPP to the highest possible level. Now iPad view is activated for you, and you have much more view than before. Next, set the mark style to modern because the modern mode shows the enemy above a narrow line and does not block your vision. Here, disable aim assist and set the audio marker on the right side of the main screen to classic mode because when the enemy approaches you, you can see the location and direction of the enemy on your phone screen. Enable these options: healing prompt, auto open doors, horizontal swipe acceleration, hold to open map, and auto-equip melee weapon. And below, set the reload interrupt method to fire interrupt. On the left side, set auto mark hit location to enable, because when you or your teammate hit an enemy, auto mark the hit location. Continuously use bandages. enable. Block sight warning, enable. We made the best settings so far. Please like the video if it was useful.
The blue team has scored for the...
Let's continue. Continually use bandages, enable. Block sight warning, disable. Match auto message, enable. Show throwable trajectory line, enable. Default melee weapon carried, dagger. Tap to mark location, disable. Auto jump, disable. Default parachute follow, enable. And below this, activate the aim features, its settings. This is a very bad graphics, and we should choose a better graphics and FPS. Now it is much better than before. If you need a great sensitivity, be sure to choose this sensitivity. Below, I put the sensitivity code and all the settings briefly. Thank you for your support. See you in the next video. Goodbye.
Is over, and the enemy down! Killed! Reloading! Killed!
Blue team victory!